Hello there, business time here on France 24. It's 9:15 here in Paris, and the markets have been open for just a few minutes. Owen Fairclough, our business editor, here to give us all the latest. We are going to be starting with the markets. Yeah, we've got a good rally on for August, Catherine, but a little bit choppy on the European markets. The big news just out in the last 10 minutes or so, the Bank of France predicting that France will officially be in recession come the third quarter of this year. That was after growth figures were revised downwards for the second quarter. So the Bank of France predicting that France will officially be in recession. That's obviously sent the CAC 40 into a little bit of a tailspin, and the rest of the European markets just a little bit flat. But remember, for the last month overall, most of those markets have enjoyed double-digit gains. Onto the Asian markets, the Nikkei did manage to hang on to its gains, finishing the day around 0.9% up. More modest gains for the Hang Seng. And just while we're talking numbers as well, I'll put up the earnings board for you. One or two earnings out. The markets may be doing well overall this month, but it doesn't mean that companies are earning lots of money. ING, the Dutch bank, reporting that second quarter profits are down at 22%. It's having to write down the value of its assets in Spain as a result of all the banking problems there. Second quarter profits of 1.2 billion euros. And Cathay Pacific, the Eastern airline, posting a first half net loss of just under 1 million Hong Kong dollars, blaming a downturn in cargo.
OK, a few more of the day's top business stories then, and one that's dominating the headlines. Standard Chartered Bank is likely to pay around $700 million to settle allegations of laundering Iranian money. Now, that's according to Bloomberg. Standard Chartered shares have sunk by nearly a quarter, though they have opened up 3% in London this Wednesday morning. Now, the sell-off that followed allegations from New York's financial authority that the bank broke US sanctions to channel Iranian money.
The battle for Singapore's Tiger beer has intensified. Thai firm Kindest Place is challenging Heineken for a controlling stake in a major shareholder of Tiger manufacturer Asia Pacific Breweries. Heineken is trying to mount a full takeover of Asia Pacific. It dominates the beer market in Southeast Asia with a market capitalization of $10 billion. And Italian lawmakers have signed off another chapter in Italy's cutbacks programme. The reductions drawn up by Prime Minister Mario Monti will scale back public sector workers by 10% over the next 3 years. The cuts will help save the government €26 billion, this as it drives down public debt levels from 120% of GDP. OK, we'll stay in Italy for our next report because cracking down on the shadow economy there is one of the government's key objectives. But it's proving rather difficult to stop as the growing popularity of cashing in the family jewels for cash is proving just rather too lucrative for the mafia.
Hard-off Italians battling the country's financial woes are selling their bling to make a quick buck.
There has been an enormous amount of jewelry sold, especially over the last few years. Sales reached a record level last year of 114 tons. Well, it's as if Italy has become a gold mine.
A gold mine that the mafia has been quick to take over. Cash for gold shops have filled Italy's streets in recent months. And according to anti-money laundering watchdogs, criminal organizations are running at least half of them.
They don't follow tax laws. They don't weigh in the gold honestly, and they cheat people. They break the rules and launder money.
Much of the gold is melted down and then makes its way into Switzerland. Gold has now become Italy's fastest-growing export. Even more of it is smuggled out of the country. With a draft law waiting to go before Parliament, traditional goldsmiths are pushing for tighter controls and hope the mafia's days in the industry will be numbered.
Thanks very much, Owen Fairclough, business editor. That's it for business here on France 24.